Hey guys, so I've got this gas valve here, and this is, who knows what year this valve is, but it's tapered if you can't tell. And so I put it on my drill to be able to spin it, and it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't know if you can tell. You can see all these little lines up here. And so all those lines went throughout this entire thing. And so I did my sandpaper, which is this sandpaper right here. And it looks basically like a roll like that. It's a 120 grit. And I just cut off a small piece. And this is pretty much done for. One other thing that's happening is, well, it's leaking from here. Technically from here. So the same grooves or whatnot were in this pipe here. But you can see them there. Pretty bad, huh? So what I ended up doing was getting my flap wheel, which is this one here, this Dremel 503. Oh, it's also 120 grit. Interesting, I didn't even realize that. But there's the skew for those that want to know. It says for PVC and wood up at the top. There's two images there. Anyways, there's the Dremel flap wheel that I like to use. And so I put that on that drill. Of course, I didn't have any room here to put the drill in, so I was able to get my 90-degree in there and use that. So this came out really smooth from what it was like this to what it is now. It's super smooth. So I'm gonna cut off another little piece of that and try to sand it down just a little bit more. As you can see, I just sliced it off, and you can hear how fast that was. And so let's see if I can. Yeah. So what I did, I actually have it backwards just because of the threads. It seems to hold better as it rotates in a counterclockwise position. Well, technically, I guess. Oh, it's technically spinning, not clockwise. But anyways, I'm holding this here very gently. And just spinning it. And trying not to stay in one spot for too long. Trying to work out that top set of grooves there. Oh, that came out really good. Check that out. All right, cool. So I'm happy with it. The threads did get a little damaged, but we'll straighten them out. We'll straighten them out once we get our nut on there. So we get our nut on there. Yeah, they did get damaged a little bit. It's brass, so it'll reconform to itself and hold. So I'm not too worried about it. See, it's already getting back into shape. There you go. See, so I wasn't too worried about damaging the threads, and so that's good to go. One other thing we'll do is we'll put some of that thread locker just all around it, and hopefully that'll get just like that dirt got locked in there. Hopefully that thread locker, pipe dope, will get in there and keep this from leaking. I don't know how much these valves are, but they have to be about 30-40 bucks. And boom, there you go. Fits really good. So once we get this piece in here, we'll tighten it down. And see, it's got a little notch in there so that it doesn't allow this thing to spin. Boom. Put this on there and we're good to go. And then all I did was, when I took it off, I left the nut on there. Happened to have the washer at the same time because I just didn't know what it was going to do. And so I allowed it to be, so that's basically flush with the device. I actually pulled it out just a little bit so I don't damage the threads, and I just tapped on it with my little pipe wrench, and this thing just came right out. So I'm gonna go get the pipe dope, put this back together, and that thing should be good to go. I don't want to lose any pieces, and that's really it. So I just want to make a little video of how I cleaned out this valve, which unfortunately was leaking. And so now I realized that this valve can just be tightened down a little bit more, and it'll wedge that tapered area into its hole and seal it off again. But because I got a little bit of mud on there, I will go ahead and sand it down one more time just to get that mud out of there. Very fine sand. And then this is my pipe thread that I like to use, and they all seem to work about the same. Some of them like to charge a little extra, but this is like the cheapest one you can buy at Home Depot. I've had zero issues with it. As far as I'm concerned, it works out really good. So there's no reason to waste any more money buying the more expensive stuff. Besides, it says it right there. Look at that, premium grade. Boom. Premium grade at a discounted price. In this situation here, you can see I dug that line up. I made a hole there too. That's why I made those rocks to follow the line of the pipe. And then you can't really see the pipe, but it's right there where that brick is too. Then it goes all the way to the back, right there where the propane tank is. So anyways, let's go and get this back together. I'm hoping to get that bit removed and a new one installed. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.